are going to speak about the greatest man that lived after Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That is none other than As-Siddiq radiallahu. He is the first Khalifa. We all know that. He's one of the first who embraced Islam. We all know that. Of Quraysh. He was the one who accompanied Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam throughout the life of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That is why he was called Sahib. Sahib. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala refers to Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu as the companion. And he was the friend of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Wa rafiquhu fil hijrati. And his company on the hijrah, the migration from Makkah to Medina. He is one of the Ashra al-Mubasharina bil Jannah. As a matter of fact, Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, one of his mayyizat is that he is responsible for the Islam of 5 of the Ashra al-Mubasharina bil Jannah. Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah. He was one of the Sadat of Quraysh. Sada means he was one of the nobles of Quraysh. Why? يُعْرَفُ فِي التُّرَاث السُّنِّي. It is known in the books of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah that Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu had a great status amongst Quraysh because he was extremely wealthy. This is one of the reasons. He was of the Kibar al-Aghniya. Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala, some books, they said when Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala entered into Islam, he had 40,000 dirham. It's a lot of money. Silver. Now, when Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu migrated to Medina, he had only 500 dirham. Subhanallah. Only 500 dirham. When Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu became Khalifa, he was given 100 dinar golden coins a year to do the work of Khalifa. And he was given every other day, some of the riwayat said every day he was given a goat or sheep. That was his, first Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala didn't accept. And the companions, Ridwanullah alayhim, they got together and they stipulated a ratib, a wage for Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala. He didn't want to accept it. But they saw that he was struggling. How can a man see to all of the mu'mineen, to their, welfare and to all of these things that the government and the Khalifa does, and nobody pays him? So they had to stipulate that for him, and he got it. He accepted it eventually at the end of the day. And when he died, he had 0 on his name. Allahu Akbar. 0 on his name. Nothing. كان ممن رفضوا عبادة الأصنام. He was one of those individuals, there were many, but he was one of those individuals that never bowed down to the idols. يعرف نعم لأنه صدق, and he was known also as Abu Bakr al-Siddiq because he believed in Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam the day when Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told Quraysh about the Isra in the Mi'raj. They came to Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala and said, Ya Abu Bakr, look what your sahib is telling us. He expects us to believe this Mi'raj, Isra, travel from Makkah to Baytul Maqdis overland in one night, and the Mi'raj going up into the 7th day. What is this? And Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he said, did he say it? They said, yeah, he said it. I believe it, khalas, I believe. As a matter of fact, there's no Sahabi also that has the honor of having his entire family entering into Islam. Some of the companions, either their father didn't embrace Islam, either mushrik, or the mother didn't, or the children didn't. But Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, his mother and his father embraced Islam. Now, all of his children, all of his wives, all embraced Islam. Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala. The whole family was given the karama of becoming Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu was under pressure in Makkah. The torture was so severe in Makkah, brothers and sisters, that the Muslimun, they fled. They made hijrah to Abyssinia twice. And one of those individuals that felt the pressure was Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He left Makkah. And then a great Arab who was not from Makkah met him on his way. His name was Ibn Dughunna, one of the Sayyids of his tribe. He said, Ya Abu Bakr, why are you leaving Makkah? How can they throw you out of Makkah? Because he knows his status. Alim, noble man, you know. He says, this doesn't make sense. Wallahi innaka latuzayyinul ashira. How can they throw you out of Makkah? You are the one who keep up family ties. You know, the ashira, his families, you beautify them, you keep up and hold good contacts with them. وَتُعِينُ عَلَى النَّوَائِبِ. And you help the one who is going through a musibah, through a difficulty, you help him. Naam. وَتَكْسِبُ الْمَعْدُومِ. And the one who's got nothing, you assist him. How can they throw you out of Makkah? That's la yajuz. So he took him back to Makkah and he said to the Makkans, Abu Bakr is in my jiwar. You know, I've got a say in Makkah, meaning when I come into Makkah as Ibn Dughunna, I'm a Sayyid from my tribe, right? I'm being respected, and Abu Bakr is under my protection. So he stayed Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and his beloved companion Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, because they lived in the same area, they became good friends. It's here where they became extremely good friends. And from there, inshaAllah ta'ala, we will carry on with our qissa in our seerah of Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Sayyid Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala